Okay, so who'd have thought easy or normal Amius would be harder than hard Amius this rotation? And that's simply because we don't have double nut to use on normal, whereas we do on hard. So this is what I'm gonna use. I'm bringing Lydia because I'm sick of that slimy, snaky Amius the Lunar Archon reviving if I kill him in the wrong turn, and Lydia puts paid to that without anybody specifically having to deal the killing blow. So I won't have any worries about him reviving. She'll deny the revive. She'll also decrease his defense over time with that blessing. Wukong, he's going to keep reviving himself. That may be a mistake. I may put somebody a bit tankier in there. Razelvarg is recently after getting a big update or upgrade, so I got him in 6-star Crushing Rend. So I'm just taking him for a bit of a test drive. And then for our cleanses and our buffs and all the rest of it, we have Matrala and Pythion. So we'll see how this goes. We can but hope. If it ever loads, that is. That's important, I feel, as well. Okay, so he's doing a decent bit of damage. That was a mistake. That's my first mistake there. I didn't put block buffs. No, block debuffs. Does anybody ever get that right first go? Wow. Okay. So Razelvarg is it's kind of a big deal. So yeah. So I want to be able to get these out there, the block debuffs, because of this move there. I think that would have been the one that puts everybody to sleep. Now, ideally, you want somebody that has buff strip as well. So that's the other thing that Wukong is doing. And in an ideal world, we would also have decrease attack here. See, Wukong's down. Not too angry about that. And then we have the cleanse here from Matrala. So a cleanse is kind of vitally important. I'm going to let Wukong come back on his own. He don't need me. He don't need no man. And we're just going to whittle down this SOB bit by bit. So in this mode, when he has the crescent out, he's not going to do anything to our buffs, but that's the thing we have to, okay, if he kills one of us, then he will strip the buffs. And this is where we want Wukong for, or not Wukong, this is where we want Pythion for the revive. So I mentioned I was keeping a hold of that, and that was why. And this is a real run. You know, I'm not trying to do anything special here. This is actually a run. And this is what can happen in runs, because there's a lot of RNG in Amius. He's a huge pain in the bottom. So we go with the A1 so we can keep the buff strip. So I might keep that. Wait, what? Okay, so he's got another turn and then another turn, and he'll transform. So I'll use the increase attack and hex and brimstone. I won't use the cleanse and block debuffs, because he'll transform that into block buffs when he transforms. And that's the last thing we need. I'm safe to do this now because he can't transform them into positives. Get more poisons out there. He can never do anything with poisons. Now this, he's going to transform this when he transforms into the opposite, so it'll be decrease accuracy and decrease speed. But I'm keeping the cleanse here and the cleanse on Matrala, so that he can't do anything with that. This is glitched actually. It's visually looking like he's in his second form, but he's in his first form. Because the counter is here and the crescent isn't over here. I could have gotten greedy there and just went for it, but I made the right decision for once. It's not often in my life I make the right decision. And there we go. And that was why we bring Lydia. Boom. So that's a real real honest run. No gimmicks, no tricks, no nothing. Strong reviver, tanky, good cleansers, buffs so as he is prompted to change them, and damage and debuffs so as you can whittle them down. Brimstone, as always, bringing, you know, it's half as much damage as Razelverg in this case, but Brimstone sometimes has been my only option for doing damage. My big damage dealer for one run was UDK, because he had a 5-star Brimstone, and that was it. So I had to build him fast and with accuracy to be able to place that. So there you have it, a candid run. Take care guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.